Now you're gonna say, if I were to want to double this number, what should I do? They all have their issues at the end of the day, but the one that I've experienced the better is
attorneys feel like they need to do everything.
Are there any good softwares that you're aware of or solutions for Clio Manage to pull out like SKUs for different practice areas so you can determine better profitability rather than kind of manually running it through like a SKU calculator?
My theory is you have the facts of the case and you have the ultimate end number. So what if you could feed AI, this ChatGPT, 20 of them, start off at 20, takes as much detailed fact of the case that you have. You can have a VA do this. I do this all the time, pull out stuff and see what comes out of it. And then you also give the end number that it comes out and then potentially any other context you want to give it. And then be like, based on this, now give me an estimated value for this particular fact case. And then it's going to give you a number. Now you're gonna say, if I were to want to double this number, what should I do? And it's gonna go pull out those different variables and factors and says maybe you may need to visit the Cairo a couple more times.
I also am having pain points as far as our VoIP phone solutions, and I've been talking to a lot of other law firm owners, and it seems like this is common. I currently have CallRail, and it's been a problem dropping calls. Different solutions like SimulRing, they admitted doesn't work, and we're losing leads because of it, because of the speed of getting back to people. I've looked at a bunch of solutions. A lot of them don't work in the Philippines or other areas. Is there anything that you know that can solve this or make it more fluid so we can call people back quicker and have less problems?
We have that system in the LegalSoft platform that is, because of those reasons, we had to use multiple technologies to implement what we call a smart call that is in our system that is tied to the intake, and it does the calls coming in, the text going out, all that stuff. So if you look at and talk to one of the agents out there, they can hook you up with what we call a smart call. Because we use all of that too. Unfortunately, there's not a perfect solution to it. I want to say one more thing about the last questions. Go High Level is probably one of the better systems right now for lead management and follow-up, because we're actually using it internally also.
If you have that, we basically white labeled it and kind of created all the customizations, all the onboarding, all that stuff that's kind of legal funnel CRM. The phone service, I've been exposed to them all. They all have their issues at the end of the day, but the one that I've experienced the better is OpenPhone. OpenPhone, yeah, Open Phones. All the people that recommend OpenPhone, I got onto it early. I got exposed to them early, like a year ago. I got onto all my law firms on it, and then we had our members get on it. It's been amazing. It works. They get it. They understand. I think they're just like updated, fresher version of everything else. I think they understood what the problems were with everyone else. So it's just OpenPhone. Don't overthink it.
The difficulty that I've always had is wearing too many hats. Basically, I'm the owner, I'm the director, and I'm the agent within this practice. Mr. Cohen, what you said earlier has really resonated with me. Is your advice to just ditch it all, be the business owner instead of one of the attorneys? Because my concern has always been more of a cash flow issue while I'm trying to find my replacement associated with the type of work that I do as the attorney. Because the concern is that if I'm outsourcing that type of work to someone who is not a California licensed attorney, then they're not able to charge on an hourly rate basis that I or somebody else that I have to pay a pretty decent salary.
Sure. One of the biggest tendency about a family law practice is that attorneys feel like they need to do everything. Right off the bat, not knowing the size of your firm or the number of cases you have way too many attorneys to begin with. They're doing 10, 15, 20 bucks an hour work at least half of their day. So that's the first thing I would look at and saying that unless you're doing heavy duty, high value worth clients, they're doing a lot of litigations and so forth, which I assume you have a balance of it. But majority of the work, which is client data collection, document collections, verifying things, filing things, all that stuff is a VA job. Attorneys should not touch that. You can recover your investment from that. Doesn't matter how many billing hours you do. So right off the bat, for one single family attorney in the average market, they need to have like 3 VAs doing their work for one attorney. So if you don't have that ratio, you're leaving money on the table every day.
And we've experienced that. We've done that. Our VAs have VAs.
Yes. I have VA directors and vice presidents as VAs, that they have like 60 VAs in their group. And they have like 4 directors and they have 3 managers. And it's like a whole infrastructure of VAs that handle millions of dollars. And they're VAs.